So you may be wondering why I'm making this video. Why am I doing that? Well, it's because I'm actually planning on going ahead and just making a Q&A special where I answer your questions based on the questions you ask me. I give everyone a chance to go ahead and give me the questions that they're willing to ask. And I gave them a deadline which has already passed today, so I disabled the comments for the previous video, so I got the appropriate amount of answers. So welcome to the Q&A session, or some kind of a Q&A special as Byron the Multiple Interests Man Edition. So yeah, let's just get started. Now, before we get on to this video, I just want to let you know that this is not going to be the Ask TripleB780 or Ask Byron series that I have been doing for 4 years, but this time it's going to be a Q&A special. So let's see what you guys have for me. Yes. I actually like The Lion King. It's one of the best Disney classics I ever seen in my life. Like, you know, the one from the 90s. I'm telling you, it's really cool. There has been a remake that is just basically already out, and I'm not planning on seeing it because, well, I don't really want to. I don't want to tell you why, but I mean, yeah, it does look like a Disney nature film, but I'm not interested in that remake. I know that Disney has been making like a lot of remakes, you know, to present the new generation of kids. And I know there are also some direct-to-video sequels like The Lion King 2, Simba's Pride, and The Lion King 1.5. I haven't seen the 1.5 film in quite a while. I might check that out. I would say the same with The Lion King 2, but maybe I'll just have to watch a couple of them on Disney Plus. For one, I actually like all of them, because I like any kinds of the food that you just mentioned right here, you know. For two, you know, that's kind of complicated to answer, but I like to watch anything on Disney Plus that I had never seen before, especially you know, anything Disney related I had never seen in my life, or anything I had never seen, or anything anything that I haven't seen in ages. But for the most part, I like to watch anything related to Star Wars, Marvel, and or Geographic, which I'm probably gonna have to get into that soon. And for three, you know, I've been thinking about that for a while. I know that my state is no longer in quarantine, but it is under strong recommendations for quite a while, and the world is not back to normal yet, but I'm actually thinking about spending time with some of my family members that I haven't seen in person in a while. I'm trying to get my job back because I got laid off because of the events of COVID. You know, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I'm trying to I don't know what the first one would be, so who knows. For one, of course, it's a really great movie franchise. Great Scott! For two, I'm actually okay with Fortnite, but like at the same time, it's like even though I haven't played it in a while. I prefer another shooting game called PUBG other than Fortnite, because I know a lot of kids play Fortnite, even the 7-year-olds, 12-year-olds, but I don't know, it's some kind of a kid's version of PUBG, you know. And for three, I've heard of Knight Rider, but like I have not paid too much attention to it. But yes, I do like David Hasselhoff. I remember when he made a guest appearance in the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, and I'm telling you now, he was just awesome. I'm telling you right, he was like awesome as heck. And I'm telling you right now, oh dude. You know, I wasn't a fan of Steve Cash when I never heard of him, actually, but I did know about him right after I read some crap about Steve Cash committing suicide and everything. And actually, yes, I did read an article about it, and I watched a couple of videos. I was completely shocked when I found out that Steve Cash died. But I did hear that his talking cat videos were actually interesting, but like at the same time, I actually felt bad for him, especially when he had to go through some kind of bipolar disorder that he had. I know, that's tough in life. Yeah, I've heard. Despite these social distancing rules that we're gonna have, like we do for like every public place, crap like that, I actually think like movie theaters reopening, but I did hear some exceptions about AMC, and I did hear rumors about the permanent closure or something like that, which it would be kind of depressing to see AMC go if they would never reopen, but at the same time, for other movie theaters that actually interest me, that's actually gonna be exciting. And the first movie that I'm planning on seeing after the pandemic, I don't know, but like mainly right after the movie theaters reopen, is Tenet. And I'm actually interested in the film. I'm not gonna talk about it since I haven't seen it, but I've seen the trailer of it, and I'm telling you that they've never delayed, so I'm in for that one. I'm sorry, Mitchell, but I'm afraid I'm gonna have to skip a couple of your questions because the first question has the code that you just told me in it. I do not want anyone to see it. And for the third question it has something to do with like kid stuff that I don't really care for, so I'm sorry, but for the first question that you're asking me, it's interesting, but for the third question, I am not interested in the show you're talking about, like the some kind of baby show you're talking about. I'm not really interested in that, or the one you're making. I don't know what's up, but I hope you have fun with it. So yeah, but I can, however, answer your second question. Kind of, but actually sounds kind of interesting to be honest. So. Neat. You know, I was actually discussing about it with my stepmom, and I did tell her that, to be honest, Austin, I'm gonna say that I don't really trust any of that because what I've been told is that it's gonna take several years for the world to get back to normal and everything. Viruses don't go away, not even COVID. Even if we get the vaccine, it's still not gonna go away no matter what. Once we get the vaccine, we wouldn't like have to like. I don't even know how to explain everything for that right now, but I don't know. It's just some rumors. That's just what some people believe. So I don't trust that. Well, despite what other people think about this year, my opinion regarding 2020 so far, I think it is kind of mediocre for quite a while if I ever think about it and if I ever make common sense. For two, I've heard about it, but since it looks interesting, then definitely. For three, I was not even aware of that, but like I know that Logan cheated on Chili, but I did not know that Chili went ahead and cheated on Logan, and that she is a gold digger, but like, wow. And four, I actually have not, but if I ever want my fans to send me mail, I need to get myself a P.O. box. I know it's expensive, but like, if I ever want to do that and to have my fans send me mail, then that could be cool. You know what, dude? I have never heard this song actually, but I'll get into that song and listen to it whenever I get a chance. You know, someone kind of similarly asked me the question already, but I do want to say thank you and I appreciate it. You know, it is kind of a complicated question because I might either try to spend time with some of my family members or, you know, my loved ones in person that I haven't seen in a while, or I'm actually trying to get back into my priorities that I haven't done in a while, especially my job. I'm trying to get my job back. That is something I'm looking forward to, but if I don't get my job back, then I'll have to look for another one. So yeah. That's all the questions I had for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. You dudes and dudettes. You deserve a double piece, like 2 pieces. You know what I mean? Of course. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. And this is me, Byron the Multiple Interests Man, formerly known as TripleB780, signing off.